Yeah, so I had a question on this because I typically take it's actually more like 3 or 4 days, but as I'm front loading everything, now I'm realizing my release date is getting because I only do Monday, Friday. Does
Mhm.
does it does it matter the consistency of when you deliver an episode? Because if it doesn't, I could always just release them whenever and start going through volume versus just releasing Monday, Friday. So I don't know what your thoughts were on that.
So it's twofold because we've been preaching this for years. When you think about the audience, you want the audience to know when the next episode is up because you want to make it a habit for them to listen to you. So it's super important that as a listener of the Valley Side podcast or the soon to be rebranded podcast from Albert, like, okay, I know that, there is a new episode every Monday and every Thursday at 8 a.m. That's my Albert's time. That's when I commute, I listen to him. And creating that recurring and that habit is super important when you have the audience in mind. Now, we want to have the audience in mind, but for the promising leads, we also want this is a business growth endeavor. So when there is a very promising lead, I don't mind releasing this episode earlier. Now, what I do is I publish it on YouTube as a video. It's like, hey, it's there, the video is ready. But on my podcast platform, it will go live a few couple of weeks after when I actually wanted to publish it consistently.
I
So
love that.
you're doing with video as well, right, Albert? So you can totally
Great.
do it as well.
Okay. I love that. I'm gonna do that.
If you run a professional services firms and you are not growing as fast as you'd like, then I'd like to give you a free gift. My team and I have put together the B2B podcasting secrets playbook, which is basically 3 years of my teams and I knowledge, solving branding and lead generation for good for professional services firms. So if this is you, then your business growth is directly linked to the number and the quality of the relationships that you're able to build with actual decision makers, also whilst building reputation and brand. And we got pretty good at helping people like you do exactly that using podcast. So the playbook has 9 sections from how to even position it, to finding the first guests, how to transform content and guests into clients, all the way up to becoming the number one influencer in your space. It includes visuals, videos, text, and templates, and case studies relevant to each and every section. And if you want to go even faster, then on the thank you page, you can book a call directly with my team and we will look at your firm, see if we can help. And if so, we'll put together a tailored plan for your specific podcast that you can use and implement.